Hey y'all, welcome back to our weekly meditation. For our practice today, I want us to explore the qualities and aspects of our attention and focus in our practice a little more deeply. Now, when we talk about attention and focus or concentration, it's a really important component to a meditation practice. For some of us, it's really, really, really hard. For me, especially in the beginning, it was extremely hard. I was born thinking that like just some people are born with the ability to pay attention and others are just ADD like me, just like all over the place. Now, that had its virtues for me. It helped me be super creative as a kid and still as an artist today. It's really an incredible tool for my creativity, but the ability to hone and focus the mind is an incredible asset that all of us embody and have the ability to really like bring forth into our life more intentionally. But it takes time and it takes practice. Just like, we're all born with a bicep, right? Like just because we have one doesn't mean it's strong. We have to engage in the process of making it stronger. And the same thing goes with our ability to pay attention, our ability to be focused and concentrated on one particular thing for extended periods of time. We have to work at it. For some of us, it comes a little easier than others. But what I find to be the most important thing to bring to a meditative practice that's helping cultivate concentration, like shamatha or anapana meditation, which is usually concentration on the breath, relaxed awareness on the breathing process, or it can be another object like a candle flame or an artwork, or a rock or a tree or some other external object. But the whole point is to concentrate our mind completely, mind and body, everything is focused on one particular point for extended periods of time. And so when we're engaging in that process, it's super important to bring this attitude of like humor and easefulness to it, a lightness to it. If you take your concentration practice as just an opportunity to berate yourself for your inability to concentrate, you're never going to get anywhere. You have to be light about it. You have to be just like sort of on a whim. If you notice you're floating off space, just to smile and be like, that's just the quality of my mind right now. No problem. Let's come back. And it's that continual coming back to our point of attention that over time it starts to allow us to have longer periods of concentration and longer and longer. And concentration in terms of meditation is an incredible skill that we need to develop in order to dive deeper into levels of insight. So before you go into a Vipassana meditation, not to be too jargony here today, but Vipassana is an insight meditation. First, you want to cultivate concentration, focus. So then we can have ability to concentrate on different aspects of our practice, different concepts or koans or phrases or what have you. There's a whole process and litany of practices that you can dive into, but without concentration, they become much more difficult to access. So today I want to guide you in a concentration practice, concentration on the breath. And I just want to remind you that being light is everything. It's just like a child. Like when I think about my own son, right? When I'm teaching him how to drink out of a cup, right? Instead of pouring water all down his shirt all the time. You have to be patient and humorous about it. If I'm sitting there like cracking the whip, like you need to drink that cup perfectly every time, like no, A, it's not fun, it's not nice, and I'm probably not going to get anywhere, right? So the same thing needs to happen for our attitude toward ourselves. Like we have to realize that like, there's a compassion that needs to come and a lightness, and that way we can actually make progress and not, and enjoy that process, enjoy the process of deepening our concentration, of being able to be in relaxed awareness on a single point of focus for extended periods of time. So I invite you to bring that attitude to your practice today. Be light, be loving, be humorous, because your mind is going to take you on weird places on a weird journey. But if you can just recognize when you've drifted off and just gently and lightly come back every time, it just becomes so effortless, so easeful. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, boom, you realize, man, what happened? I've just like was so focused for so long. Like it just comes out of nowhere. So don't be rigid, don't be mean, don't berate yourself, be light, you know, be just easy going about it. Okay. So first, take a nice comfortable seat, crossing your legs or sitting in whatever posture is going to help you be nice and upright in your spine. And you can clasp your hands, place them in your lap, and place them on your knees, your thighs, whatever. And then begin by just closing your eyes if that's comfortable for you, or just softening your eyelids. And notice how when you close your eyes and soften your eyelids, that then you can sort of bring some awareness into the muscles of the face and just start to let go of some tension there. Unhinging your jaw, placing your tongue at the roof of your mouth right behind the top row of teeth, just resting it gently there. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your hips. And before we begin our concentration practice, just check in with your body and just sort of take a few moments to really feel your body in the room, feel your groundedness in your seat. And letting a sense of relaxation come across the body without getting tired or without slouching in your posture, staying nice and upright. But just a subtle letting go of any tension that might be present. And for our point of focus today, we're going to focus on the breath, but we're going to focus in a very specific area of the body. And I want you to bring all of your attention right to the base of the nose, like right in the upper lip, right at the bottom of the nostrils, and just bring all of your awareness to that area. And just see if you can feel the breath coming in and out of the nostrils right in that space. Perhaps you feel a little warmth or coolness, some temperature of the breath. But this is going to be our anchor point today, right here at the base of the nostrils. And what you're going to do is just focus on every single inhale and exhale. So using all of the capacity of your attention to just feel and experience the breath flowing in and out of your body from that point. And for some, it might be helpful. You can repeat just a gentle phrase inside in your mind to yourself, just breathing in every time the breath comes in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. So all of your awareness is just concentrated on the breathing process right at the base of the nose. And just let your mind feel every little detail of the breath. Any sensations, any tickling or tingling. Warmth and coolness. Just breathing in and breathing out. And one of the goals of this practice is to notice when you've drifted away from that point of focus today. When you've drifted into thinking, entertaining your thoughts. The moment you notice, that's our point of transformation. That is actually where the muscle memory gets established. The skill of this practice comes from is the noticing when we're not anchored on our point of focus, but when we've drifted. And then just lightly and lovingly Guide your awareness back. No judgments, no worries, just easefulness coming back right to the base of the nose and just breathing in and breathing out again. Over and over, no matter how many times you find yourself drifting away today, just come back even more gently, even more lightly every time. And just fully merge with your breath cycle. Remembering to let the breath move naturally. So it's moving on its own rhythm. So you're not dictating the way the breath comes in and out. You're just witnessing it, noting it, embracing it, and feeling it fully. Breathing in, breathing out. Stepping outside of responsibilities and just being alive in this moment. Just a living, breathing being. And just find refuge here and restfulness in the awareness of your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Just feeling the gift of the breath, the blessings that the breath brings us. It's so basic and simple, but so fundamental. Without this stream of breath that flows in and out every day, we wouldn't be here. And again, if you notice you've drifted away into thinking, into concepts, to judging, to storytelling, whatever, just come back right to the base of the nose, feeling the breath enter and exit your body. Breathing in and breathing out. Feeling the abundance of your breath. Just allowing your body to relax deeply, but without slouching, without getting drowsy. Just using the muscles needed just to hold you upright. No more, no less. Just watching the breath, watching its natural rhythm. Relax the muscles in your face. Notice if you're getting rigid, trying to concentrate so hard that you start bringing tension into the body. Just relax. Just softly and gently witness the breath. If your mind is running everywhere, it's okay. Just come back. Being gentle and being kind. Just embracing this process of returning to the breath every time you float away. No judgments. Perhaps you allow just a very subtle and gentle smile to arise. Just communing with the breath. Just feeling its subtle and simple beauty, this life force that sustains us, and just fully engaging and watching the miracle of your own breath, appreciating it. Breathing in and breathing out. Remember to find a sense of relaxation as you concentrate on your breath. If you notice your body becomes rigid, soften. And with just the most gentle and subtle smile, just watch your breath. Watch the way it moves through you, the way it sustains you. You notice you're drifting into thinking, planning, remembering. Just smile and come back so effortlessly. Just come back and be with your breath again and again and again. This coming back is what creates the strength. So come back to your breath every time in the same way. Breathing in, breathing out. Very slowly and gradually begin making little movements, your fingers, your toes. And then take a giant breath in and exhale through the mouth with a big sigh. You can slowly open your eyes if they're closed. You can pray your hands at your heart. Thank you all for practicing today. Remember to be light, be humorous, be gentle. Namaste.